Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope your week has been going on great so far. As the market has given us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on. In this video, I want to talk about four major pairs, that is gold, euro USD, GBP USD, and GBP JPY. And I'm starting off with gold from the weekly time frame and work my way down to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame with gold, we can see that the market has been strongly bearish so far, moving strongly to the downside. And if by chance the week closes strongly bearish, most likely price will continue, and I expect it to get all the way down to the 1740 area. And at the moment, price is giving us an opportunity to capitalize on, as well, as we would see shortly. So on the daily time frame, we can see that price was in this range, and there was a false breakout, and price quickly rejected all the way down, breaking to the downside and closing below there, forming this bearish engulfing candle. And now price today has continued this bullish or this bearish move to the downside. So I expect that this week price will be bearish, and I expect price to continue all the way to the downside to the 1740 area, which would give us a fantastic trade. And if we move to the 4-hourly time frame, where we normally take our entry, this will be the perfect opportunity to enter the trade at this moment, taking your trade from here, putting your stop loss just around the 180 area here, and then you take profit around 350 pips. So this is a very good trade, almost a 2:1 ratio, or it's 2:1 ratio rather. And for this trade alone on gold, we should be able to capitalize about 350 pips for the week, which I would say is a very good trade. All you just need to do is to ensure proper risk management. And also, if you draw your trend line here as well, we can see that price has broken that trend line. So it's also one of the signals to indicate that price is moving strongly to the downside. So we can see this range forming here as well. So price forming there, so it didn't form a higher high again. After forming this higher low, it failed to break this previous high, and then broken this low, and then continued to the downside, came down to retest this a little bit, and then just continued all the way down. So this is why I expect price to continue to the downside, and hopefully you can capitalize on this move as well. Yeah, one thing I also want to talk about is euro USD. Again, we will move to the weekly time frame and work our way down to the 4-hour time frame for euro USD as well. So for euro USD, we can see that price has been moving strongly bearish as well. And if you remember my last video over the weekend, I said that price got to this resistance area here around the 1.037 area or 0.36 area, and bounced off that area, which also coincided with this trend line here as well, or the top of this channel, and also with the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low. And you can see price moving strongly bearish to the downside. And also there have been a break of this trend line as well, and price closed below it, so which again confirms our trade to the downside. The formation of this candle, this pain bar followed by this bearish move again, confirms our down move. So I've been in this trade from the 1.032 area here, and I'm expecting price to continue all the way to the downside. At the moment, price is currently at this support level here, and then we just need to wait and see how price reacts to that support level. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price is at that support level where it was tested previously here. And two things can happen: either price bounces off, maybe back to this trend line here to retest it before continuing its down move, finally breaking this support area, retesting it, and then continuing to the downside. Or price could just straight up break that area, retest it, and then continue to the downside. Okay, so if you're not in this sell trade already, what I'll say, you should wait and see how price reacts to the support level that price is in, at the moment. Okay, so when price gets into this area here, if price gives us a bullish signal, then you can wait for price to retrace back to the trend line and see if price will give us a sell signal from there. But I won't be buying euro USD because whatever up move I suspect will just be a retracement. And if price ends up breaking this support area, then we should wait for a retest, and immediately price retests and gives us a bearish candlestick pattern, then we can take our sell trade and continue to the downside as well. So if we're able to take this trade on the retest, we should be looking at, say, about at least 150 pips on this move. So coupled with the 350 pips of gold, I say that is a very good trade to target this week. And so that's my analysis for euro USD. Next I'll go to GBPUSD, and again from the weekly time frame we're going to work our way down to the 4-hour time frame where we look for our entry. Okay, so on the weekly time frame we can see that price again has been bearish for GBPUSD. We can see that this first candle here was bearish, followed by this being buy. You can see the long wick. So a lot of sellers in this area here that's pushed price to the downside, and you can see this minor support level which has been broken, which I pointed out earlier, and we're going to see very soon on the 4-hour time frame. And price has closed below or have broken that level, and we'll see if price will close below that level this week. On the daily time frame we can see the formation of the M pattern, okay, which again is also a strong indication of a sell trade. So that's the M pattern forming there, and we can see that price has broken the neck of the M pattern. So what we would expect is for price to continue all the way to the downside as well. So that is also another confirmation of our sell trade. And another confirmation again is what I pointed out this past week, or during the weekend, sorry, which is the Fibonacci retracement. We can see that that's fell around the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. So that's also another good indication to sell the market. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame where we take our entry, we can see that that level has finally been broken. So I would say this is a level where we can decide to take our sell trade as well. We can take it immediately. We don't really have to wait for anything. So if we take our sell trade there and our stop loss just above that area there, giving it ample space, then we should be looking at our take profit 1 here, just about a 1:1 ratio, and our take profit 2 somewhere here around it, 1:2.5 risk to reward ratio. So we'll be looking at about 250 pips on GBPUSD. So 250 pips on GBPUSD, 350 pips on euro on gold, and 150 pips on euro USD. So altogether we're looking at around the 750 pips, which again is a very good week, if that's if everything goes according to our plan. And then finally I'm going to talk about the GBPJPY. Again, I'll start off with the weekly time frame, and then we work our way down to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so for the weekly time frame, I have been away from GBPJPY for some time, and I mentioned that I will be away from it for some time. I will wait for price to either get down to this level here, that's the 158 level, or up to the 165 level. At the moment price looks like it wants to go all the way down to the 158 level, but again on the weekly time frame we can see this rejection in this area that has happened multiple times, and so we have to wait to see if price would end up closing above that area, and then this 162 area holding as it has done in several weeks. Again on the daily time frame we can see that price approached this support level down here and then quickly rejected. This could just be a retracement and price continues to the downside, but we don't know yet. And if you remember my weekend analysis video, I said that there is a range here that's at this level here where price was ranging, and we're going to wait to see if price breaks above it or below it, and price ended up breaking below that range. Okay, and then it's now coming back to retest it again. So most likely price could just continue all the way back down and then get to this 158 level, but I would say stay away from GBPJPY for now if you're a swing trader. As a day trader, you can capitalize on this sort of move, but for me, I would stay away from the GBPJPY as of now. So this has been my analysis for these four major pairs. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you have, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great week ahead. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright.